What is up, guys? Welcome back. No. Miss Gummy, get out of here. Get. Morning, boys. Mr. Snow's feeling frisky these days. You might want to watch out. Here, just run up in there, be a weenie. Good morning, babies. This is me trying to walk slowly so as not to step on any babies. Hi, Tiny Herc. Look at him. Look at his little genius brain. Stepping out, scanning the room. See if he can find his mama. Good nest, boys and girls. All right, one more. Okay, that's all the mamas. That's it. That's everything. No, it's not. I know. I'm getting her. I'm sorry. Tiny Herc is waiting for his mom. Tiny Herc. Up. Where's Aries? Where is Aries? Oh, hi, Aries. Hope you heard the panic in my voice there. These things, you know, it's Murphy's Law, if y'all are familiar. Every time I do something I shouldn't do, like last night I came over here and basically just grabbed all the babies that I saw. I put them in the stall. I said, that looks like enough babies. I'm sure subconsciously my brain was like, yep. And sure enough, they will call you out on that every time, because that's when I panic, when I know I didn't count them last night. And then I can't find one in the morning. Count your babies. Well, are you okay? Gee. Good night. Rude. Mean. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hit that subscribe button, please, for me. Share it with your friends. Share it with your neighbors. Share it with total strangers. We are growing. We're growing crazy fast, and it's all attributed to you guys and baby goats. But baby goats will be gone soon, and then you'll just be stuck with me, so you might have to reconsider your decision to subscribe when you're just stuck with me yammering on, I'm going to get you fed. I'm going to get you watered. You've already been fed. You're not allowed to drink out of Tiny Herc's blue bucket. It's Tiny's, it's his bucket. I think we're going to do a shirt for Tiny Herc if anybody's interested. Right now I'm thinking like a starburst pattern in the middle of the shirt. Tiny Herc in the middle. And I do like birth weight, like height. Do like a little height thing beside him. 6 inches tall and length 12 inches long, and weight 2 pounds of ferocity or something. 2 pounds of crazy, 2 pounds of I don't know. So that's kind of just what my brain was bouncing around yesterday when we were sitting at the craft show. Even though that craft show looked very busy, I do have to say I don't like calling people out, because this girl, she's doing an amazing job. The way she's curating the show, the stuff she had there was so unique and different. And we ended up with, I think, a total of you guys are weenies. 7 soap tables, 5 of which were in the same area that where I showed you the video. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna get killed by baby goats if I do this. So originally we were here, and this is an aisleway. Oh, are we helping? Look, it's not gonna happen. I have too many supervisors on my shift here. I had to go into hiding. It's farm art. So the walkway came in here, like this. There was a soap table here in the corner. There was a soap table here. We were supposed to be right here, literally facing this other soap table. Like we're here, soap table here, soap table here. At the other end of the pavilion, the trail kind of went around like this. There was a soap table, I think like right here and one like right here. That's 5 soap tables in that loop. We chatted with this guy behind us. We're like, hey bro, can we flip sides with you so we're not face to face with another soap table? And he's like, dude, I sell cookies. I can sell cookies anywhere. Absolutely not a problem. So we flipped to this spot, which is where you saw me. I shot the video of this lane here. You might have to go back and look at it. And then there were 2 more soap tables outside that had, actually, I have 2 opinions on the matter. Opinion 1, the 2 tables that were outside were not specifically dedicated soap tables, meaning that they weren't selling just soap. There was one table that was a honey table. They had a variety of honey items, and they had a few different types of honey soap. There was one table that had, it was a lavender farm. They grew lavender, fresh pick, U-pick. And what a U-pick is, if you don't know, is you go to their farm, they let you out on their property, you pick whatever the most beautiful lavender you find, and you take it home with you. She also had a variety of different kinds of lavender soap, like lavender ginger, lavender basil, lavender blah, 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 you know. So they weren't dedicated soap tables. One table was a soy soap table. So she actually, when she was thinking about the process, she actually said, okay, I have one goat milk soap table, I have one glycerin soap table, I have one soy soap table. So in her train of thought, it made sense. And I really do give her credit. She really did put together a very well curated show. If you guys ever want to do the Lind, it's look at the calendar. You can see how it's spelled. Go back to yesterday's Facebook post. Hi babies. You can see the flyer I put up there. It gives you the address and everything. You can look that up and you can go there. But if you ever wanted to do that, to visit that craft show, it's a really good show. Very well curated. She did a really good job of picking different high quality handmade crafts. The problem is, you guys know, man, it is really quiet in here. It's hot. It's hot, guys. It is 10:45 in the morning and it's 86 degrees. We're in for some nasty storms today, but it is hot. And so when it's real hot like this, they don't really get to that, not, okay, they'll do that any day of the year, but they don't get super rambunctious. It's a nice breeze blowing out here on the porch. But they just kind of chill out. They're lazy, not lazy. It's kind of self-preservation. Goats tend to eat and then lay down and rest. If every bit of food you ever have to consume in your life, you have to go forage for, you're not going to waste time, you know, taking walks in the parks or jogging upstairs or doing push-ups. So when it's hot like this, they come out, they get a drink off of mom, and they'll just kind of chill out, hang out, play a little bit. Nothing super aggressive. Nothing like when you see them when it's cooler out and they're just zipping back and forth and running to the bridge. Cookie's already down on the bridge. Miss Cookie, love you. So back to the soap show. Back to the craft show. Kind of was a soap show. You guys know goat milk soap is just superior. There's no other way to say it. I can testify to my own wife's hands. Cracking, breaking, bleeding, nothing works. No lotions work, no soaps work, no nothing. The best thing we ever had, there's this product called Workman's hand cream. That gave her some relief. All around her fingernail beds, her knuckles just would dry and... Look, not with that one. She's not the one. the patience of these cats, especially with the babies. You're doing the slow press. These cats are fully clawed killing machines. So, you know, you lose an eye, I'm going to be upset. Our soap has helped cure her fingers. I don't want to say cure, but they provided her with enough moisture and help to keep her hands from cracking, dry, and bleeding in the winter. Even in the summer months, as we're getting older, you know, that condition kind of worsens even throughout the rest of the year. And why are Aries? Are you just trying? Are you just trying me today, bro? I mean, there's no way out of there. So once he's in there, all he has to do is find his way back through the cattle panel. I'm talking in circles now. I'll get back to my point with the soap. All right. Well, I mean, don't breed anybody, goofball. But the standard customer off the street, unless they know about goat milk soap, they don't think about the process. The first table they come to, they see, oh, handmade soap. Oh, I really want to try that. And and good for them, they'll pick up a bar and they'll take that chance, and then they'll get to another soap table and they're like, oh, we've literally had people say to us, oh, another soap table. Oh, another soap table. We had customers saying, you guys know there's 5 soap tables in this loop? Because we were basically, most of the people came in, went down past us around the loop, saw 1, 2, 3, 4 soap tables, and then they got to us, and they will say, oh, I wish I'd known, you know, they know about goat milk soap and they know that it's better than normal soap. And they'll say stuff like, I wish I saw you guys first. Some people tell us our soap is more beautiful, which I think it is. You shop with your eyes first. And it's just most of the general population. If you take probably 90 out of 100 people don't know, and they'll come to a handmade soap table and they're like, oh, I always wanted to try handmade soap, and they'll pick up a bar. They don't have any idea of some people are diligent. They were like, what's in this, blah, blah, blah. And they don't understand. It's just a nice handmade product that they've wanted to try, and they found a table and it had what they wanted and they buy it. So by the time you get through anywhere from 4 to 6 tables, and then you arrive at table number 7, which is us, you're like, I already bought soap from a couple of the other tables. So that's kind of my second part of the issue. 1, there's too many soap tables, even if they were all goat milk soap tables. 2, we were all stacked up on top of each other. 3, people don't really understand. If they don't know, they don't know. We always say, you know, when you know, and you don't go back. The goat milk is just different, especially if you're making goat milk with Nigerian milk, because of the extremely high butterfat content. Look, guy, stay right there. But it's a little frustrating. We didn't do as well as we could have. I had one customer. She was very inquisitive. She was grilling me about everything, and I know the answers to everything. We make the soap. We raise the goats. We understand the process, what goes into it, what the soap does for your body. And she was grilling me. And I told her a story. When we started making goat milk soap, and we started going to craft fairs, and we would have people come up to us and say, oh, do you own your own goats? And that baffled me. It just baffled me. I'm thinking, what do you mean, do we own our own goats? Why would I make goat milk soap without owning my own goats? So, Tiny Herc, can you do something that's not adorable? Can you do something that's not adorable? Do something not adorable. Do something not adorable. You can't. You could bite my finger off, and it would be the cutest finger loss ever in the history of the world. Boop, boop. I booped your snoot. Booped your snoot. So I was explaining to this lady this story. I was telling her this story about people asking us if we raised our own goats. So I started going to these other goat milk soap tables and asking them, because I honestly didn't know, and I'm a very genuinely curious person. And if you get me on a subject I really want to know something about, I will be down the rabbit hole for days, and I will know everything there is to know about it to the end of time. And so I'm asking these other goat milk soap tables, I'm like, do you own your own goats? I always get asked that question. And I found 2 companies the entire time we've been doing this. We've been doing craft shows since 2019. I've come across 2 soap companies that actually own their own goats and milk those goats and make soap from those goats. What these other companies are doing, and I don't fault you for that, is they're buying. It's just not something I would do. I would never make goat milk soap if I didn't own goats. It just doesn't. It seems wrong to me. They're buying either a goat milk soap base from like Hobby Lobby or Costco or something like that, and then they're making their soap. I've had a couple people that I've run into that have told me that they live close to an Amish farm and the Amish farm raises goats and they buy milk from that farm. So I can't fault that. But I was explaining to this lady this story, and she went around to every single one of the other soap tables and she was questioning them about their soap. And she said a couple other goat milk soap tables there, one of them was buying a base and one of them was buying milk from the Amish. So it fit right into what I've always been told about what people do if they don't own their own goats. So she actually came back to us and I told her our story and about the goats and how we basically raise the goats to make the milk to make the soap. And she could find us on YouTube and watch us there, and she can see all the little babies and she can see how we treat them and how we raise them and how we milk them and how we make the soap. She can watch me make the soap. And so she came back and she bought soap from us. So I'm happy that she did that. That was good learning for her. She could tell she was clearly intrigued and she was interested in the process and understanding how some people get their milk. She liked us for having our minimal ingredients. She was very concerned about having way too much junk in there. I explained everything in the product and she bought from us. I absolutely love that, and I applaud her for taking the time to do that. But today we are going to run over to sales. Were not awesome. The amount of time spent there compared to the dollars that we made. We might go back. It was kind of one of those borderlines. Do something not cute. Don't be cute. Don't be cute. But today we're going to go recon. I just want to squeeze you. I just want to squeeze you and squeeze you. Hi, mister. So we're going to go recon another show that's actually right down the road from us. It started a couple years ago. We've not had success with these types of shows. It is basically a concert. They're pulling in about 20,000 people. And it's at the same location that we do the Miller's Port Sweet Corn Festival. So we're going to run over there, walk around today, check that out, talk to some of the vendors, see how they're doing. A lot of times when people go to these events, if you guys remember last year, we went to the Black Diamond Music Festival. I think it was in Logan, Ohio. And people came, they got some food, they got their beer. They milled around in the parking lot until they were allowed to go in to the music venue. And we get that a lot. Concerts bring a lot of people, but not a lot of people come to the craft section or the vendor section of the event. They're there to come to the concert, eat some food, maybe drink some beer, go watch a show. They're not there to buy crafts or handmade products. I gotta stop saying crafts. A lot of what I'm seeing out there is no longer crafts. It is a real legitimate handmade businesses. Some of it's still garbage. And I applaud those people. You guys know I have no hate for anybody. I applaud those people that decide to pick up an item and starts as a craft and turns into a business. That's exactly what we did. We started making soap as just a crafty item to maybe sell a few to use up some of the milk that we had that was excess. And here we are with all you loving people. Guy. No, you're not ruining this shirt. No, you little turd. So we're gonna go recon that show today. We're gonna check that out, see what the haps. We have quite a few vendors, 3 or 4 vendors that we know of that are going to be there today. It'll be on the same weekend next year. It'll be Memorial Day weekend, so it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The problem with it is it's about 12 and a half hours per day. We wouldn't be leaving there until 11:30 p.m. By the time we packed up, got out, it would probably be 12:30 by the time we got home. It's only about a 25-minute drive from the house. But pack up, tear down, and get out. And then I got to come over here and put the babies away. But it's a sleepy day. So we're going to recon that event, and I will bring you some video from that for tomorrow. Hi. Hi, sleepyhead. And then we will see you guys tomorrow. Who's on my arm? Who's on my arm? It's Apollo. Oh, you're not Apollo, you're Zorro. You're a naughty little boy. If you weren't so cute. If you weren't so cute.